What's up, my people? How that day waiting they happen waiting this up. So guys, we finally done with the school project. We went to Mushin yesterday. We gave out foodstuffs to kids and teachers. Shout out to TUNDELANIRAN Farms and BLAKBLOID Foundation for working with us, because we actually work together. They even sent their representative to help out, although it's still stressful. You know, easy charity work, no easy, like seriously. But I'm still happy to see the smiles on the face of the kids. Most importantly, I want to say thank you to the donors, those of you that are part of, you know, this. Whether you like it or not, you're part of this, guys. The reason why you click, let's get right into it. Anita Joseph, I mean, she's very, very controversial. Yesterday, right, I stumbled on a video. Now, in that video, she was being asked a couple of questions. You know, your view, yeah, she was put in the middle to answer some questions. Even though it's kind of like cringy, the whole video. The reason why I'm talking about this particular interview is because she made some serious points. I mean, considering the fact that this is a lady that have been called out multiple times, that have attacked fans, that comes on social media, you know, to give advice about marriage, relationship, and even got into it with fans, right? And even her colleagues. Now, the first thing people say about Anita Joseph when you mention her name is her relationship with Markfish. After that, I mean, their PDA and everything, we'll come to that. And after that, they talk about her age, like, you know, she's older. They say she's older than Markfish. According to report, Markfish was born in March 1993, and Anita Joseph was born in 1985. So Anita Joseph is 37 years old now, and I think Markfish, that's the husband, is like 30 years old now. Although she was asked in the interview that, you know, how old is your husband, like, what's the age difference, and you know, she refused to say anything about that.
You're older than your husband.
Older?
Assumed.
Are you sure, or you're saying
Are
what
you older than your
husband?
husband?
Asked.
No.
Yeah.
So I know.
Truth.
No.
So
Are you the same age?
But you know, Nigerians, a lot of them are hypocrites, and
Sure.
Jesus Christ, Nigerians, they talk too much. They say things that they're not even supposed to say. Even if I'm older than my husband, is it your business?
No.
Is it your old?
Is it your old?
Do you live in our house? Did we have any problem? Is he complaining to you that I'm not respecting him? What is really your problem? It's not your business.
Guys, they talked about, she talked about that, and also the PDA, right? And on social media, they was like, how were you able to get him to do this with you on social media? Wait, guys, like this video and subscribe. You know, the PDA part, this one way they do all this PDA for social media. Your marriage, all this one, beginning of crash for marriage, and she usually attack fans. She usually, you know, fight with fans, have issues with them, like regularly on social media. She doesn't shy away from those things, like showing off the husband and stuff. People have said that about her, that, you know, you are the one controlling your husband. You've put your husband in a bottle.
It's in a bottle.
Sorry?
They say it's in a bottle.
They said my husband is in a bottle.
Yeah, so
At the time she celebrated 2 years of marriage with the guy, Markfish, she said this: when they say marriage is not sweet, I say marriage is the sweetest. It's been 2 years of bliss. Ours is built on a solid rock, while we put God as the overall overseer. Markfish, thank you for being a good father, husband, best friend. I cherish every moment with you. I love you forever. King, you are rare. She continues by saying, I won't dwell on the things people said about our union. God proved them wrong because he's God.
And when we met, I told him, I said, people are going to talk. Are you ready? He said yes. And when we're about getting married, I said it again. I said, people will talk more now. Are you ready? Can you stand it? Because I'm very controversial. So can you stand the heat? Don't come and tell me tomorrow, babe, somebody is saying this, I don't like it, you know, I will not take it. Are you really ready? He said yes. I love you totally, and I'm ready.
You know, I think I've said this before, like having tough skin when you are on social media. So if you are able to get that tough skin, because she said it, she made mention of that, you know, during our interview. So I think both of them understand it. Who knows? Who am I to say anything? But yeah, you know, people still think that their marriage will crash. I mean, she even said it herself that some people think her marriage will crash soon. She always say that.
My husband is okay with it. He's comfortable with what they're saying. He doesn't care. So if he was caring about all the things they were saying about me, then I'll be worried. But because he doesn't care.
Okay, that's good.
He said they can talk, they can say anything, even when they carry some things about me in the blogs, he will read them and say, babe, it's okay. So far my husband is fine. I'm okay.
I mean, she told Saturday's Sun, she said, whenever a colleague's marriage crashes, the online trolls will come after me. One even told me recently that I could be the next victim. However, I pity people dragging me because they are giving me more reasons to post more romantic moments with my husband on social media. They won't ever stop me from posting my happy moments. Never. After she came on social media to give advice as usual, somebody came for her. Yeah, said, soon you go talk, waiting, go cast your marriage. Be careful. And she replied, come on, get out from here in Jesus' name. Cast, bind your mouth there. All you people are eager to hear is bad news. May it be yours and your sister's portion. And he replied, whoever this is, said, Auntie, calm down. I like you and I love your movies. I can't wish you bad or wish anybody bad. Do you think people are wishing her bad? People are waiting to hear bad news from her, or she's just doing too much on social media, that or she just need to calm down? Let me know in the comment section below. The next one right here, I mean, still on, you know, people and celebrities. I mean, I'm talking about fans and celebrities. Here we have DJ CUPPY, who got engaged recently, and the same thing. I mean, she said, "Get you a man that's obsessed with you." She posted it on social media, and you really need to see the comments too. Like, people are like, "Madam, man, calm down, man. Take your relationship off social media or whatever is going on, man. This thing is still like, you know, just calm down." Somebody says, I see breakfast coming soon. Don't force it, Biko. Okay? Another person here said, nah, don't start until your sister no do reach like this. Oh. Be calming down so that it no go end in tears. Last now, breakup story video and comment you go soon they update us with. Guys, the next one right here is about a video. Now, in that video, obviously the lady was seen dancing and someone came to rub something on her face. Now, say whatever you want to say, call me anything, right? But I would say this, that for me is suspicious. This is the second video that I've watched this particular year. The first one, that one is even like very, very obvious. Rub the money on that lady's face. Come on. And it's always older women. Personally, I'm not comfortable with that. How can you come spray money on her and leave? Why would you come and rub her face, even you know she's got makeup on? Let's watch this video.
No, they put up her face again. I don't do.
Here we have BURNABOY. So it's a BURNABOY called on Stormzy to help him read the teleprompter during the BFA event in UK. And they said, not be BURNABOY could be the first person to do it. Now TINUBU first runner.
To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake, and the second question assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai, and third question assigned to Ben Ayade.
Guys, let us watch this video.
There we go.
Another one. His output serves to keep Britain at the forefront of the global fashion industry. Here are this year's 5 nominees.
Let us read people's comments. Someone says, "Na TINUBU first run am for Chatham House." Another person here, he's adopting the teamwork method. He just did a teamship job. TINUBU effect. Well, guys, moving on to the next one. Here is about Davido. Honestly, I cannot wait to see Davido perform again. I really miss this guy. If you ask me, like, seriously, I miss him. So Davido is going to perform at World Cup closing ceremony. They said that this Chinese businessman, Stephen Hung, disclosed this on his Insta stories. He said, "So happy my brother Davido confirmed he will be performing at the World Cup Qatar closing ceremony. Can't wait to see him there." I just really can't wait to see Davido, not even on stage. To just see him, you know, Davido always, you will see clips, short clips on social media, funny clips with Israel, you know, all those things, all those short clips. Davido can do that thing where his guys, not him though, his guys will put out things like that on social media. Well, guys, that is it. Let's move straight to the next one. Now, Stephanie Coker talked about how hard it is to be friends with a Nigerian woman, a woman that is born and bred in Nigeria, you know. And our example is greeting. Like, a Nigerian lady will come in and just greet the guys, and you know, and I'll be like, why can't you greet the females?
Right, about how I find it hard to make friends with women that have grown up and spent their whole life in Nigeria, just because I feel like their mindset is very different.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think people take it like, oh, maybe you're trying to be snobbish or whatever. And it's like, no, I'll give you a very good example. When you are out and maybe you're on a table, if a girl that's maybe not from abroad or whatever, never lived out of Nigeria, comes to the table, she will greet all the guys and not greet the woman. And I'm always like, why? What is your problem? Like, I was here first. You should at least say, oh, hi, how are you? Hi. No, they just sit. They not act like they can't see you. They're looking everywhere. I'm like, one day I'd say, excuse me, madam. Hello, hi. And the girl was like, oh, she was shocked. Like, why do they think like this? Is it, I don't understand. Is it complex? Girls, what's going on? Let me just drink.
God, I don't want to say this. No, just say it. They're funny. No, but Stephanie is actually right. And I think it's just it's again, it's the way you use, it's the part of the world you grew up in. I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. Everywhere you go to, there's a culture, there's a way people do things. I definitely see this happening over and over again when I do go out and the other women on the table. In fact, just so that they can feel comfortable with me, sometimes I'll be like, oh, your hair is beautiful. I intentionally do that so that they can ease, because there's times where I go on the table, I was like,
first, it depends on you as a person, because I've seen people who've never traveled outside of Nigeria that are so nice, that greets, you know, they're just so nice. And number two is, I wouldn't tag or attach location to this. Like, seriously. Funny enough, this even happened in Africa. So she's mixing it up, because again, if you think about it, wanting to be greeted is a messed up mindset. If you do something, it's your choice to do it, and it's also their choice. Maybe they think it's weird. Okay, guys, the next one right here. Let me quickly read this. This person said, until you have a sustainable job, don't marry. Even if she says she will manage, it's a setup. She will later frustrate you. Yeah, I think that person's got a point. You know, the ladies will always tell you, you know, I can deal with this, I can deal with that. Now, guys, I was actually shocked, you know, to see the reports about, you know, divorce rates, and you know, money was one of the major reasons why people file for divorce. Look, guys, even if you have a sustainable job, I think we place so much emphasis on marrying a woman that's got our own job, that's working, that's doing. I think it is also important to marry a woman that knows how to manage money and how they spend the money they have. Now, that way, you know that you can trust this woman with your money, and they will understand when you're making certain decisions. They will totally understand, because the fact is, you know, there are some people, you know, who got richer after they got married. Yes, it happens. And there are others who went down from top down after they got married. depends on who you put into your life. From here, I'm already here. I want to keep going. Okay, guys. Moving on to the next one. Another one here. This is a conversation between a guy and a girl. It says, I think the guy said, I thought I told you to stop going to Ayo's place and even stop talking to him. And the lady replied, you don't expect me to stop talking to my friends because I'm in a relationship. Ayo is even my best friend for that matter. He has always been there for me. Oyin, what the F are you saying right now? You are in a relationship now. Things have changed. I don't want you to be friends with any guy. I won't also be friends with any girl. That's not possible, she replied. I can't cut any of my friends off, all because I am in a relationship. Me having a male best friend doesn't make you any less of a man. So stop overthinking things and bring all these pointless rules. I'm bringing all these pointless rules. You know, this is a personal opinion, right? You don't have to take it. I keep saying it. I beg you, don't take any of my advice. That's a disclaimer. You see, once this guy starts, this particular person, once he starts having female bestie, so some people said, just get yourself a female bestie. Guys, females don't know something. Guys, something that our regular life could be overdue to you. You better not start it. But seriously, there are some guys, like for me, right? I have a lot of male friends, right? And a lot of females that are in Nigeria, that are not in Nigeria. When I get into a relationship, I try as much as possible to reduce it, right? But it will still be there, but there will be space, there will be less communication. Because here's the thing, your friends will understand, your friends, right, that you left. There was I've gotten into a very serious relationship where that was the case. But guess what? After the relationship ended, the friends that really care about you, they will take you back because you know what? They understand. My friends, both male and females, you know, after that relationship, they totally just understand. I didn't even have to explain much, but I told them the relationship has ended sadly, and they received me back. That is true friendship. Somebody that cares about you. I mean, what if that relationship, you know, becomes something big? What if that relationship becomes successful and what if? I mean, in this life, everybody's just risking it, right? Well, guys, let us move straight to the next one. This one is about I think this man is trying to encourage cashless policy, EMEFIELE, which is happening the wrongest time, if there's a word like that. You know, he actually placed withdrawal limits. Like if you go inside a bank, you can't withdraw above 200,000, and corporate entities can withdraw above 500k. That's too low for now. That's too low. I think this man just wants, and when you go to ATMs as well, they said they should load the ATMs with 200 naira notes. So the Senate summons EMEFIELE. Like, what is going on with you? I think EMEFIELE wants to leave a mark before leaving, because the next government that comes in is going to kick him out. So he wants to be the first person to be like, oh, I'm encouraging cashless policy. People should transfer more and all that. In Nigeria right now, this is something, these policies like this are things that you say, look, let us do this for the next 1 or 2 years, then we can implement this, we can put withdrawal limits 2025 or 2024. So you guys will start, the government are supposed to start, you know, importing, or even bring some companies here to start making those technologies that will help, you know, cashless transaction go faster and easier. Okay, guys, the next one right here is about this lady Susan, right, who was studying the Johnsons. She talked about her relationship with her father, and another thing she said, her dad tried to abort her, but her mom refused. The mom shouldn't have told her, but it's okay. I think the mom is paying. I think the man up till now still not in her life.
I was paying my school fees out of chance, like out of choice. Like I wanted to pay my school fees because like it was a thing where
what are you doing to survive? I mean, where were you getting money from?
I was acting on Johnson's.
Oh yes.
So I was paying my school fees, and like I went to Doan, and Doan isn't exactly the most cheapest school. And it's a thing where it's like I sat down with my mom. I can remember just one, and I told her, because I had started acting since primary 4.
Yeah.
So I told her, and it's like, I think I want to be paying my school fees, like, now that I entered secondary school. And she's like, are you serious? I'm like, I do not want you to stress yourself. And my mom was doing very well for herself. So it's a thing where it's like, sometimes school fees wouldn't come in early because, like, if you work for like companies, you know, they wouldn't pay you exactly like early. Like sometimes it can reach like the first week of the next month before they pay your salary. And then they'll call me out for school fees, and you hear people like, oh, maybe if you had a father, and I'm like, yo, like, relax. Like, I'm the one paying my fees. Like, you're not paying your fees. You shouldn't be talking to me like that. And I know that at a point in time, it kind of affected the way I see men and see like people. Because it's a thing where it's like, I didn't even know like anything was, because you know, you never actually know what's going on. But like, I didn't know until like I would have conversations with men, and they're like, don't you feel like you kind of have like resentment towards like our gender? And I'm like, maybe I do. And I wouldn't blame myself for having resentment towards you. Because from the story I know about my parents is that my father didn't want me, so he gave my mom money to abort me, and my mom wanted me, so she ran away and didn't money. Exactly. That's the story.
Wow,
I
so
know.
sorry, babe.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thanks. So it's also, I feel like he needs to apologize to my mom.
Oh, but has he apologized to you?
No, I don't have a relationship with him.
But he has never apologized to you?
I would say I've never met him before. I've never met my dad before. I have met him occasionally. Funny thing is, every time I go to his church by mistake, we would pass each other and drop offering and go back. Those are literally.
Can you guys shoot a movie about this story?
Like, I've never had to sit down with him. Like, I've never like sit down.
Right? No,
me went through. So it's for Vin. It's for all for Vin. So like, the whole thing, that's her school fees, the apology that you want from your dad. How is she going to get it if you're going to bed? So she suffered herself to get you to where you are, wasted 20 years of her life, and now look at you and you want to come. So 20 years of her life is down the drain. So for me, I would say it's very much one of the reasons why I want to make it in life is because I want to finally come out and at my father, because I feel like he deserves to be atted, because I have to wake up every morning and see him do Father of the Year on Instagram, and I don't like it because people like look at him as a role model, and like I genuinely don't think you are a role model if you are watching this, because it's like you've kind of traumatized me. And
can I support you there? Brother, you know where low.
Anything he can do. I think the only way like I would let him into my life is,
you know, I envy ladies that have good relationship with their father. Yeah, like seriously, I'm so unlucky with that. All my relationship, the ones that their father is still alive, they have no good relationship with their father, and the ones that have good relationship with their father, that had good relationship with their fathers are no more. It's sad, you know. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Until we see you next time. Peace.